Hello, my friends. So good to see you. Welcome to our Saturday Village Gathering. It is time for your Saturday Psychic Sampler. True confession, this is my favorite live of the week because you can ask anything you want, make it as juicy as you want to make it. I'm going to do my best to give you a good answer. And you can see that today I am working with Aquarian Tarot with that 70s energy. So we'll have some fun with that. All right, I'm going to get right to it. I will take these in the order in which I see them. Get those questions in. I am multi-streaming wherever you happen to be seeing me. Go ahead. Hey, Nalini, good to see you. Thanks for being here. See your question. Duncan, good to see you. Thanks for being here. You can ask anything you want and you will be in the queue. All right, Lena, glad you're here. Same, you are in the queue. All right. Here we go. Starting with Vaishali. Am I where I'm supposed to be in my life right now? What does the path I'm going through lead me towards? Let's take a look. I mean, supposed to be is a funny thing. Supposed to be according to whom? When we look at where you're at, the thing is, you're not doing the things you wanted to do or the goals you set for yourself or the things you think you should be doing, I think. So I feel like there are changes you want to make. And I think you have the ability to make those changes. So I don't think it's about where you're supposed to be. I think it's more about where do you want to be compared to where you are now. And if there are changes you want to make, I feel like you are empowered to make them. It's just hard. There it is. Good luck. Jeannie Mnuchin, great to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years. What do my guides and ancestors want me to know about moving to the Pittsfield area? And then a question about the specific space you're looking at. Okay, so broadly about Pittsfield, it's a great idea. The question would be, can you find the right property? If you can find the right property, it's a great idea. Now, the property you're looking at, to turn commercial office spaces into an open flex space. Okay, there may be some structural issues with that, and there may be some zoning issues with that. Would it be expensive? I don't think it would be I don't think money would be the biggest issue. Let's put it that way. Do we think that this building could be a possibility? There's a lot here that says there may be some issues with it. Your search may not be over. Look at this, but while you're looking at this, keep looking at other places too. Hey, Adrija, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Lumen, glad you're here. You all are in the queue. Laughing Cap, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. My question is, when N withdraws, does it have to do with our connection or his life, his own life stuff? Does our connection trigger him? All right. So when he retreats, when he withdraws, I don't think it's about you. I really don't. I think it's more about his own stuff, so his own life stuff, but is there something about you or the connection with you that causes a trigger? Yes. Is it something you're doing? No, I think it's just, it is hard for N to just sort of be normal in a situation like this. It's hard for N to do this. And so if you're going to be connected to this person, at least for a while, maybe not forever, this is going to be part of it. And that's up to you if you're okay with it. All right, Daytime Moon, so good to see you on Twitch. Oh, this is hard. Will I find the proper help with my health? I have a histamine intolerance and unable to find proper help. That sounds hard. I'm so sorry. And I think, yeah, you will find what you need. You will have to be diligent. And it feels like it's more than one provider that's going to help you. But yes, if you are diligent and look, you will find the people who can help. Okay, Lumen. I am not seeing your request in the chat. I'm happy to see you, but I'm not seeing your request. If you could put your question back in, that would be awesome. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Hey, Martha Vink, good to see you. Thanks for being here. You're in the queue. Up next, Caroline McLaughlin. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years and for using members-only emojis. May I please have a general reading about my low mood and sadness this last few weeks? I'm so sorry you're going through that. That's terrible. I'm so sorry. Okay, what's going on? I think it's a lot of things. Like, I don't think it's coming from just one source. I think it's a lot of things. Some of it, things that are actually happening. But some of it may be around the time and energy that you've had or not had for your own self-care. Like, you may need more hydration, different nutrition. You may need to do some things differently for yourself. So I feel like there's a lot of factors that are causing it, and there's a lot of factors that can help fix it. But focus right now on inner dialogue, nutrition, hydration, exercise, sleep, like the real basics, and see if that helps. Good luck. Thank you. Okay. We're hopping on over to Twitch. And we've got Charmaine. So good to see you. Thanks for being here, Charmaine, on Twitch. What do I need to hear today? I love that question. With patience, good boundaries, and a clear commitment to stay logical in your thinking, you are moving yourself forward and creating improvement in your life that will be noticeable to yourself and others. Patience, boundaries, logical thinking. That's what it's about, Charmaine. All right, Vanna Not White. So great to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here on Twitch. We appreciate you. Okay. So, this is such a fun question. I'm sorry, Vanna. I'm sure it's not a fun question for you. But here's the question. Is T really trying to make the effort to make me feel comfortable? Like, that is such a charitable question, because if you were feeling comfortable, if you were already feeling comfortable, you would know and you would not be asking this question. So clearly you are not feeling comfortable, but you're wondering if T is trying. And I think that's really sweet of you. Okay. Okay, so is T really trying? No. T wants you to think they are trying. And maybe T even wants to try, but doesn't know how. I think what you would have to do is give clearer instruction. Like, do this, not this. And the question is, do you really have the time and energy to deal with someone who does not have that level of emotional intelligence? That's my question. Sorry. Okay, Melissa, I see you. Thanks for getting that in there. I would have figured it out with context clues, but happy to get it for reals from you. All right, Caroline McLaughlin, you are very welcome. Robin Renee, good to see you over on Facebook. I'm coming to you in a moment. I'm just going to pick up V365 over on Twitch. Glad you're here. Okay, here we go. V365 over on Twitch. Ouch. Okay, V, your question. What's coming my way soon? Potentially heartache. And the thing is, I think this is very much about your romantic life. And whatever's going on in that part of your life, make sure you're having appropriate communication. Make sure you are open to possibilities. But if something is not showing possibility, not open to that, like be careful. We're going to say all the emotional relationships right now. Romance, friends, family. Be careful with communication. Be careful with who and what you trust. Good luck. Good luck. And that doesn't mean good things aren't coming your way, V. But it does mean you may have to be careful about people around you who will not treat you as well as you will treat them. Good luck. Okay. Excellent. So, Melissa, I now have the whole of your question. You're coming up. And Lumen, I'm going to go ahead and stick you in right now because you got your question in early and it got cut off. So, Lumen, thank you for being a member. I want to ask what really happened with Ocean. Is it because of what I shared about my health or something else? I think it's something else. Will he make his way back, or are all cords cut between us? So did you just get ghosted? Is that what happened here? This feels very ghosty, and I don't like it. Oh, Robin Renee, I forgot you. I'm coming back to you in a minute. Sorry, Lumen. Okay, Lumen, here we go. Lumen, will he find his way back? Even if he does, I think you need to be careful here because someone who can just retreat without question or answer or anything is weird. Why is he doing what he's doing? I think he's afraid. I think there's a connection here, and I think he's afraid. I think this is his own stuff. It has nothing to do with you. This is not about you, Lumen. I am very sure. But I'm going to say, even if he does find his way back, be careful. This person is playing with you, not intentionally. This is not intentional, but it's hurtful. So be careful and protect yourself. We're sending you a lot of love. Let me know if that all makes sense. Robin Renee, I said I'd be back for you, and then I just blew you off. I am so sorry. Coming back to you now. Robin Renee on Facebook. Hello to the notorious FGM. Good to see you. A friend who is like family reached out to me regarding a nonprofit director position. How likely is this to come to fruition? Give me a minute. I think the friend is operating. That was an unintentional heart I just gave you, but take it because it came there, you know? Okay, Robin Renee, here we are. I feel like the intent is there. The intent to get you in this position is absolutely there. It's real from this person's perspective. But will it really happen? Will it really manifest? Go through the motions, see what happens, but don't be hopeful. I'm sorry, that sounds terrible. But seriously, go through the motions, but go through other motions too. This person's intention is good, but they may not be able to make this happen the way they hope to. So go for it, but keep other avenues of conversation and employment alive as well. And know that this person's intentions are the best. All right. And hang on one second here. Okay, feedback from Lumen. Good, looking for this. One day we were fine, and the next day he jumped ship and said it was about our communication, which was weird. I was left with a lot of questions and was very hurt. Lumen, I am here to tell you, my friend, I think that he said that because he didn't know what to say, because he's triggered internally, and it's his lack of emotional availability. I'm so sorry, but you didn't do anything wrong. This is not about you. I promise you. This isn't about you or anything you did, and you couldn't have done anything differently. I'm so sorry. All right. All right, here we go. Chow mein, repeating it back. Patience, boundaries, logical thinking. There you go. Okay. And dream it possible. Dream it possible. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Can I ask if RK is happy, and what is their energy toward me? This is Dream It Possible on Twitch. RK is feeling in control of their life. I don't know if that means happy, but in control of their life. Their energy toward you is, I think they remember you with fondness, but would not want to reconnect. And V365, back to you for a moment. You're single. That makes a lot of sense with your cards. Be careful about who you let into your life. That's the bottom line there. Hey, Karen Hendershot, so great to see you. All right. Here we go. Welcome, everyone. Let's keep going on to Mixuir. Thanks for being a member for more than a year, Mixuir. Good to see you. Intense but good therapy session yesterday. Would love some cards about it generally and how to move forward. So I think, Mixuir, it's about healing from the things you can't control and not letting those things affect your vision of yourself or your vision of your way forward. I think a lot of it is recognizing if it's not for you to do anything about, what are you going to do about it? And how are you going to limit how those things affect your life in the future? There's a lot of power here, and the power is in recognizing where the power isn't. Good luck. Okay. Nayati Bucharest. Am I getting that right? I don't think I got that right. Let me try it again. Nayati, Buchartist? I'm not sure how to say your name, but you are in the queue. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. All right, Von Ray, glad you're here. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years. We appreciate you. May I have a message from anyone or anything that has one for me? Well, that makes my life a lot easier. Here we go. Okay. Von Ray, anyone or anything that has a message for you? Well, there's the things that are always the same that we wish were different. There are the things that are always the same that we're glad are the same. And I think it's about how do you create the big changes? How do you create the things that are always the same? How do you change them? How do you find that? How do you do that? And the answer is in living very differently than your mother would want you to. I hate to say that. That sounds horrible. But there is something there about leaning fully into your creativity and seeing yourself as the leader, not the follower. Not sure where that message came from, but good luck. All right. Here we go. Second. We're going to hop on over to YouTube Vertical for a moment. Okay. Let's see. We've got Lena. Good to see you. Finances for the next 3 months. There are some worries here. You have some ability to make some changes, but you will need to make some changes. If you do not make any changes, it will be difficult. So it may be changes in what you're spending. It may be changes in bringing new money in, but one way or the other, changes are needed. Duncan Brooks Bank, good to see you. What advice and guidance does Spirit have for me? You need to be in control of your life, and you need to put your energy where your energy can do some good. This is about internal healing for yourself. It's about not trying to fix problems that aren't your problems to fix, and finding your way forward based on what you want in your life, not what others want for you. Madiha Ness, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. What do you see happening at this school? Are things getting better? Will they ask us to leave? If they keep this attitude, we don't want to stay either. But the next year's teacher is a very good one. There are lots of hurt feelings. I'm so sorry. And thanks for using members only emojis. Okay, hang on. Excuse me. All right, so. I mean, I think you can, I don't think they want to ask you to leave. I think they will. If they feel like they can't make you happy, they will ask you to leave. But I think you can find balance and compromise. And I think you could be able to stay. The problem is, I think that there's always going to be some basic differences between how you want it to be and how it is. And I think you, as the mother, need to adjust to that. Because I don't think you'll find another educational experience that will be better. So I feel like you need to make the most of this one, and that's going to mean making adjustments and helping your kid make adjustments. Good luck. It's not easy. Okay, so Niyati, thank you for telling me how to say your name. Thanks for being here. Tell me about myself. Tell me about my life. What are my spirit guides telling me? Where is my life heading? Those are a lot of different questions. Let's see what comes up. So I think right now there's a lot going on for you emotionally. I feel like there's a lot that you're feeling that requires a certain amount of healing. There may be some frustration. There may be some upset here. I think for you, you need to figure out what is really true for you, not what other people are telling you you should do or you should be. I think you got to be telling yourself about your life, telling yourself about the life that you want and how you're going to get it. I think this is a story about becoming self-determining. I think there have been other people around you who have been trying to determine what your life should be, and I don't think you want that. Best of luck, seriously. Yeah, here's feedback from Ness. That's how I feel. He just attracts bullies. I understand. I've seen kids he just meets try to push him. It's really upsetting. Yeah. And I think for him, he needs to learn. It's on him. And that's hard because he's so little. But he needs to learn how to integrate socially differently so that doesn't happen. That's really what that is. He needs to figure that out, or he needs help figuring that out. Niyati, thank you so much. Nayati says true. Okay, good. All right. While we're over there, Shirley Mador, will I get offered this leadership position at the school? Maybe, but not necessarily. Maybe, but not necessarily. I would not count on it. Be happy if it happens. Okay, we are now hopping on over to Twitch, where we see, oh, here you are. Angie Whisper and Sailor Dune. So happy to see both of you on Twitch. Angie Whisper. I saw my ex in my dreams after 3 years. Is this a warning for me? I mean, in a way, not about this person particularly, but it could be a warning about people like him or them or whatever the gender is, or people who behave in that way. So it could be a warning for you, but not against that particular person, just people who make you feel like that. So be careful. And, you know, those of you who know me well know that sometimes for me, the sun can indicate narcissism. So especially if your ex had narcissistic tendencies, watch out for other narcissists. They're everywhere. All right. Sailor Dune, good to see you. What does this Aries man want from this connection? There's your Aries man right there. I think he's looking to see what it could or could not be. Could not. I think it's exploratory, potentially toward a relationship for the future. So I think he's trying to figure out if there's something here for the future. Good luck. Donna, great to see you. Third Coast Hippie, great to see you. That's Justine. Glad you're here. Smile Soul 20, you are up next. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years. My question is, what does the universe want me to know? Smile Soul 20. So you have been looking for love for as long as I've known you. This is a card that suggests it may be on its way. Keep looking, keep hoping, keep trying. It's likely that you will get what you want. Yes. Over on Instagram, the medium that rocks. Am I correct to assume that the local and spiritual community is talking about me? Also, someone I have partnered with and booking gigs with has told me he needs to talk to me. Should I be concerned? I mean, if they're not talking about you, you're not doing your job right. So yeah, I would assume so. And as far as the person you've partnered with, I mean, I don't think you ever need to be concerned here because you don't need anyone or anything to do what you do. So there is nothing for you to be concerned about. Just have the conversation and go forward from there. There should be no one person in your life that is like necessary for you to do your job, right? You can have people you work with, but if they go away, you still got to be able to do your job. So you can do your job, you be fine. Not to worry, not to worry. All right. Oh, Smile Soul 20. I am looking. Thank you to the universe and Christiana. Well, thank you to you. Appreciate you. Donna, I am well today. How are you? Thanks for being here. Okay. Here we go. Melissa Grosso, so great to see you. Thanks for being here. Okay. This is a question that comes in parts. I'm traveling this week for a big project in Japan. That is exciting. Some questions swirling. Will my parents be okay while I'm gone? Health-wise. So your dad had some issues. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you're so sweet. I honestly don't know how you can balance questions from so many platforms. I have assistants with messages coming in and do readings. I'm in constant amazement of you. Thank you so much. Okay, so, will my parents manage okay while I'm gone health-wise? Will the hotel get their act together for our clients coming in? Will I be okay in general? Flights got pushed back due to a big blizzard. Dad got a breathing treatment and is back home and okay. Feel guilty leaving. There's so much going on here. Got it. I understand, Melissa. Thank you. Thanks for giving me. I could have done it contextually, but the more information is helpful. And Japan is like, that's like a big deal, right? All right. So first of all, will your parents be okay while you're gone? I think they might have some minor issues, but I'm not terribly worried. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. And the fact is, you're not the only family member. If something happens while you're not stateside, you've got other people there. Like it doesn't have to be on you, but I think everything's going to be fine there. I think it's going to be okay. Now, with the big blizzard coming, will you be able to actually get there? Yeah, you will. You will. It may be harrowing, but you will, yes. And will the hotel be straightened out? I understand the nightmare. Yes, I understand. Will the hotel be straightened out so everyone will have what they need at the hotel? Well, that's going to take some doing. You're going to be working on that until you, like, past the point of arrival, you're going to be working on that. But at the end of the day, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And Melissa says, I know you have some experience with this because of StaarCon. Yes, indeed, I do. It will all be fine. And hope to see you and everyone at StaarCon 6 in October. We can celebrate our birthday month. All right. Good, Melissa. Nicely. Good answers. All right. Just scrolling through here. Okay. Divyan Shamishra, good to see you. I'm soon going to send my research paper in Mental Health, Religion, and Culture Journal. So I would like to know, how will the editor, will they give a positive response about my paper? Will I get accepted? Congratulations, that's fabulous. Okay. I think your paper is dealing with some really sort of provocative topics. I think the editor will be interested. I don't know that it will be accepted, but you might get some really good feedback. That would be helpful. It's a good step. Call me your daddy. Good to see you on Twitch. You can ask anything you would like to ask today, so go right ahead. Ananya, good to see you. When will I secure a good job? It's going to take a minute, and I feel like you need to do more than you're doing to make it happen. I feel like you could do it in the next 2 or 3 months, but again, greater effort, more effort is what's necessary. Show empathy. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. You are in the queue. Nalini Kalu, good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Okay, Nalini Kalu. I just hit something I shouldn't have hit. That did not go well at all. Okay, I'm back. Here we go. My question is, I cut B off. I remember B, almost 3 years now. Last week, we both had birthdays and messaged each other. We've been chatting since, trying to meet up tomorrow. It brought up old feelings. Old feelings of frustration, but also fond feelings of friendship. I'm conflicted. Also feel like maybe he is the same person or more selfish. Not sure, trying to handle it in a healed way. What are his intentions? I mean, his intentions are to get back into your life if he can. Do we think that there's a reason he should be in your life? I'm not so sure he should be, Nalini. I think you have to be extremely boundaried. Extremely boundaried here. Extremely boundaried. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Call me your daddy. I got your question. General vibe check, please. You got it. So the vibe right now is internal versus external. Call me your daddy. This is about your own internal growth, internal healing, doing what you want and need to do, and frankly, not worrying so much about others, which is fine as long as you don't have others depending on you. if you have others depending on you, it's important to communicate your needs and to be able to carve out space for yourself. Okay. Your Urticaria. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. You're wondering about hives. My goodness. I'm so sorry you're dealing with that. Obviously not a doctor. But let's see what we see here. I feel like this is going to be an ongoing problem until you find the solution. Oh, never mind. Okay. Never mind. That was a whole other thing. Okay. Nalini Kalu. That was a lot of extremelies. Yeah. It really was. Yeah, you're not wrong, Nalini. You're not wrong. Okay. Anka K. Oh. Now I understand. The control room was trying to help me, and it made me, I misunderstood the help. So here's the question for Anka K on Instagram. It's your father who has the rash issue, and they don't know what it's from. Is it allergy, bacteria, or stress? Got it. Understood. Okay. Allergy, bacteria. Well, stress is a factor, but we're going with bacteria. I think there's bacteria, and I think it's a bacteria that is hard to kill. So now, do we think there will be relief? This is hard. This is going to take some time. I think there ultimately will be, but it may be a multi-pronged approach, and it may take time. I am so sorry he's dealing with this. It's going to be hard. Okay. But I think it's biological. I think it's bacterial. All right, here we are. Okay. Did you, Lena? Hey, Sirius in the Sky. Good to see you. Just wanted to say hi and hope everyone has a great day. Well, hello to you. All right, Carney. Good to see you. Will my finances be okay for the next 3 months? As long as you don't do spending that you shouldn't do or overcommit your resources, I think you'll be fine. Yes. GM Marcus, so great to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. I'm expecting a family heirloom, but there seems to be trouble with those entrusted to deliver it. They seem reluctant to help, and there is no other recourse. Will this be resolved quickly? No. Well, it depends what you mean by quickly. There's energies here, GM Marcus, that those entrusted to deliver it are definitely reluctant. They really don't want to do it. Ultimately, it will be done. It will not be done in a timely fashion. Okay. But it will get done. Barbie Bird, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years and for using members only emojis. Happy Saturday. Have to run to Reiki, so won't be here for my reading. Okay. Hello from the past to the future. Just a general reading today. Tell me what I need to know for my highest good, except I have a question. So we'll see. I'm just going to pull a card and it'll tell me what direction to go in. Yep. Where I wanted to go. I wanted to go to your job because, we've made the understanding, we've come to the understanding that there are some things at your job that are objectively bad. But the thing is, there is also There is also opportunity for growth here. And the problem is, I think sometimes you allow yourself to feel bad. You allow yourself to feel guilty. You allow yourself to absorb crap from on high that isn't really intended as criticism or correction. It's just people acting like a-holes. And so I think what you need to do, and this is probably true personally and professionally, you need an a-hole protector, which I think is an energetic thing, just to be able, if other people are being a-holes, it's not on you. It's not about you. You don't have to deal with it. You don't have to respond to it. And you don't have to let that change the way you feel about you or the way that you're enjoying your day. There's your message. Gia Marcus says, thought so. Oh my gosh, Renata, Quinn Kilharius, I've got a gym crush. That is fabulous. Cannot wait to get there. Good to see you. Okay. Adrija, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Oh, isn't this interesting? I saw Jay and his ex partying together with friends. What's going on with them? Well, you know how it feels like they go back and forth on what they're going to do? It does feel like at this point an attempted reconciliation, which frankly, if they do that, is not going to work out well at all, but that's for them. You don't have to worry about it. All right. AM, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. A general reading, please. Certainly. AM, I feel like there's some real decisions for you to make about priorities going forward. What are you going to nurture? What people in your life need your attention the most? Where do you want to be? Like geographically even, where do you want to be? And who are the friends, the people, the family, whatever, that you can really count on? I feel like it is a time of personal inventory where you think about where you are, where you want to go, and who you want to be around you. So there's your homework. Martha Vink, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years, and thanks for using members-only emojis. My credit isn't great at the moment, so should we get a mortgage in Mom's name only and not both of ours? Because it would raise the interest rate. So if you get a mortgage in Mom's name, you could get a house more quickly, but then I think you would need to do the paperwork because, like, we know what the problem with that would be, right? When your mom goes to be with your dad, you need to make sure that you retain ownership of the house when you're not an owner of the house to begin with. So you'd have to make sure you'd have the legal instrument for that. Otherwise, it's a fine idea. All right. Santiago, great to see you. Which job would I have a better chance to get, and how would it develop if I got it? Option A, option B. We like option A much better. It would take time and would be difficult and stressful AF. But if you could withstand it for a while, it would turn out good. It would not be easy, though. Sorry. All right. Here we go, scrolling through. Karen Hendershot, my good friend. Karen Hendershot, thanks for being a member for 3 years. I do have to tell you, as much as we want you to come to StaarCon, I checked with the hotel. No dogs. I'm so sorry. So sorry. But we still want you to come. Anyway, Karen Hendershot, thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Am I being too picky about my house? There is a house that I've saved but don't love it for several reasons. Do I just need to wait? Okay. Generally, are you being too picky? I don't know. I can't really say that broadly. I don't know. The house that you've saved but don't love deserves another look. If you wait, would something better come along? Depends how long you're willing to wait. I think you should go back and look at that house. I do. Over on Facebook, Nilsa, my friend, Nilsa Fuddy-Duddy. You are not a fuddy-duddy, but it's good to see you, Nilsa. Glad you're here. What to know today? What to know today, Nilsa, is that you're only responsible for what you're responsible for. And I feel like there may be people, professionally, family, whatever, there may be people who try to make you feel that you're responsible for other things. You are not. The better boundaries you have, the happier you're going to be. That's for today and always, my dear Nilsa. All right. Second here. All right. Shirley Meador, so good to see. Oh, already did you. Got you already. The leadership position at the school, I remember. Maybe. Only a maybe. Marshall, thanks for subscribing. All right, Donna, thanks for your patience. It's your turn. Donna DeStefano, thanks for being a member. I am in the Keys. That's a good place to be. Taking care of a friend who's had hip surgery. Her healing is going well. I just need a reading. Understood. Well, I think you're doing a really super good job with your friend. And I think for both you and your friend, the mood could be kind of up and down. So be careful about mood management there. Be careful with mood management. I also think, Donna, that you're trying to do everything you do with love, and that's appropriate. But love can have boundaries. Love can have requests. Love can ask for what it needs. So that's true not just in your caregiving situation, but in life in general. To love someone does not mean to be taken advantage of or to be at their every whim. Good luck. Martha, what about service dogs? My advice, I'm just told they're not animal friendly. My advice is, because there are rules and laws, would you do me a favor and call the hotel and ask them as a customer and see what they say, and see what's required, because I'm just told no. So let me see what they say about service dogs. I'll check too. All right. Third Coast Hippie, that's Justine. Which path will bring me more happiness, satisfaction, and love into my life? Path X or path Y? Path X. Nilsa says, thank you so much. It makes sense for sure. Very good. Very good. All right. My good friend, Amy Amberhart, so good to see you. In my life simultaneously, where is my focus? Oh, sorry. I missed the first line. Many transitional things are happening in my life simultaneously. Where is my focus best placed this weekend and going forward? Your focus is best placed on doing on the practical stuff. Health and wealth, health and wealth, health and wealth, health and wealth. Those are the things, health and wealth. Okay. Love and light vibe. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Card, please. Love and light vibe. I feel like you have to be careful with what you trust and whom you trust. That's really the key. What you trust and whom you trust. Be careful right now. Donna, okay, I will have boundaries with my heart. There you go. Adrija, I will text you. All right, here we go. Spirit Connections, good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than a year and for using members-only emojis. Spirit Connections, of course, is Christine Hallowell. What does Spirit want me to know? I could use some good news to pick me up. Still sick and feeling drained. Taking time to rest and heal. We are sending you lots of healing energy. All right, here we go. Spirit Connections. You know, you are best when you're going full speed ahead, and when you can't go full speed ahead, it's hard. Excuse me, it's hard for you. There is a lesson in this. There is a lesson in quieting the mind while quieting the body. You are best at quieting the mind when you're working with the body. So these are lessons in stillness, and it will help you. When you recover, it will help you in life and in your martial arts practice. And I'm really sorry you're going through this. Show empathy. It's great to see you. Thanks for your patience. Glad you're here. A's thoughts for me currently. A wants you available, but doesn't want to talk to you and doesn't want to deal with you, just wants you available just in case. My advice, don't be available. Quincalharius, Renata, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. I've got a gym crush. I'm so excited. What does he think about me, if at all? Okay, the crush at the gym. I don't think he thinks anything bad about you. Has he, noticed you in any way? He has. Is there interest there? Maybe, yeah. I'm going to say, no guarantees here. No guarantees, but there's potential. So I would say be open. I would say you can be a little flirtatious. Let's see what happens. I think something could happen here. Maybe. Vanessa, good to see you. Thanks for being here. I would like to know how AO feels about me. Will he reach out soon? I think he likes you at least as a friend, maybe more. And I think you probably will hear from him. I don't really know that there's a future here, though, so focus on other things as well, on other people as well. Okay, Priyanka, welcome. Good to see you. You can ask any question today. Dishy, good to see you. Can I have a general reading for next month? Okay, for March. It's about work. It's more work than fun. It's about difficult people. I think there's a focus on work, and I think there may be some people that you have to help out or take care of. Make sure they're doing what they can for themselves as well. But mostly when we look at March, it's about your responsibilities and what you need to take care of. If you can squeeze in some time for yourself and some time for fun, that would also be good. All right. Okay. Rebecca Dusk, great to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Will I be able to get into the sleep clinic that declined me? If my cardiologist will refer me properly this time, so I can. Okay. Will the cardiologist do that? Yeah, you have to make them, but yes. And if the cardiologist does that, will you be able to get into the study? Yes. So it's a matter of making the cardiologist do what needs to happen. Push on their staff. Dino friends, good to see you. Oh, I love this question. Could I ask what spirit wants me to co-create with them? Ooh, I'm going to be stealing that and using that over and over again. That is a good one. Here we go. Right now, Spirit wants you to find truth about yourself, to co-create with Spirit your understanding of yourself, who you are, how you heal, what your goals are, and how you create the life you want. The thing you want to create right now with Spirit is your life. There was either a really wise answer or a really vague answer. I'm not sure which, but that's what came up. Baby Cakes, great to see you. Thanks for being here. How is my contract going? Will they need me till the end, till March 21st, or will they extend beyond that? Hopefully they won't cut it short. Are they happy with my performance? I think they're as happy as their personalities allow them to be. Will they keep you till the end of contract? Very likely, yes. Will they extend you? Not likely, but not impossible. Teresa, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years and a moderator. I need to move by October or so. Should I rent or buy and stay local or somewhere else in Pennsylvania just while I still work for the state? What do you see transpiring and a time frame? Okay, so let's see. Rent or buy? I think renting is easier for now, but buying in the near future. Like this may be the last time you rent. Stay local or elsewhere in Pennsylvania. I think you might want to explore elsewhere in Pennsylvania. I think a little bit of a move would be good. And, well, I'm going to say get it done early and then come to StaarCon. Seriously, though, I think you could make such a move, you know, potentially August, September. Seriously. Good luck. Excuse me. Baby Cakes, you are very welcome. All right. Oh, I'm just seeing this now from Nalini. I've been attracting a lot of energy vampires lately. Got to protect my energy. Damn straight you do. All right. Ren G, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Hang on 1 second. Okay. Renji, you are next on YouTube. I'm going to pick up a couple on Instagram. Let's see. Linda Hines, so cool to see you. Thanks for being here. Let me find you on Instagram. Hang on. Okay, here we are over on Instagram. DePonte, good to see you. Should I join the family business? Only if you want a ton of heartaches. I mean, if you need to financially, that's one thing, but if you have a choice, no, do not do that. If you have a choice. Okay. Okay, Linda Hines. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Trying to ride the fire horse. Any ideas? This is Linda Hines over on Instagram. How to ride the fire horse. Yeah, open yourself up to new ideas, new practices. It's new energy. And I know you're there in Connecticut. End of February, new snowstorm coming. You need new excitement, new energy. And that can be done internally. Read a book, play a new piece of music, you know, something like that. It can be done externally. Go out with friends, take a little trip. But one way or the other, what you need is new energy, Linda. Let me know if that makes sense. Okay. And Ren G, as promised, here we are. Ren, there have been some things that have been really hurtful. And I think you're trying to figure out sort of how to respond and how to heal. Do you just heal internally? Do you hold people accountable? Do you have conversations? I don't have answers on that. But what I need to say is one way or the other, there needs to be healing. However healing can happen, It must happen. So good luck. Joyous Ocean, good to see you. Yes, I'm still living and also still live. Country Love Homestead, good to see you. Thanks for being here. I've been struggling a bit with building connections. I'm starting to feel like the problem is I set boundaries and demand respect. Should I be doing something differently? No, that's exactly it. And here's the thing. If people can't handle that, you can't handle those people. It's hard if they're family members, but that's just the way it is. That's the way it is. You're not doing anything wrong, but if people don't respond to that, then you need different people. That's how it goes. Kimmy, good to see you. I don't think this is a repeat at all, and I'm happy to see you. Will Adam get the job he's applying to now? And will he get a job in his field in Vancouver or stay at his current job? Okay. Job in his field in Vancouver, stay at current job. Either is possible. And I'm a little confused because there's two questions there. Is the job he's applying to the job in Vancouver? Is that something different? Not sure. But I feel like the job he's applying to, there's a very good chance that he's going to get. So that could be a good thing. Okay. Crystal J, good to see you. Thanks for being here. May I please have a card pulled for me? Sure. Two of Pentacles reversed. I think the thing is, you may feel like you don't have enough resources. Time, money, energy, all of that. That you feel like you don't have enough resources. And so the question is that a feeling? Is that an anxiety? Or is that a reality? If it's a reality, what do you do to fix it? If it's an anxiety, what do you do to fix it? There it is. There's 3 jobs. Gotcha. So both of those things, right? The Vancouver and also the job he's applying for right now, both look really good. So awesome. Marshall Dillon, good to see you. Thanks for being here. What's the energy? The energy is full speed ahead, doing it the right way. It's about justice. It's about doing the right thing. It's about having a good moral compass. It's about communicating well, communicating with integrity, and doing it quickly. Oh, Crystal, it's an anxiety. I'll address it head on. Gotcha. Understood. Can empathize. All right, Priyanka. I would love to receive any message on what I can expect regarding a move back with my partner. Can I trust this situation anymore? I mean, it is what it is. Like, you know what it is. You can trust that you know what it is. And if you're okay with what it is, that's great. But if you're not okay with what it is, then no, you can't trust it because there's nothing different. Like, you know what the deal is here. So up to you if you're comfortable or not. It is what it is. It won't change. DePonte, you are very welcome. All right. Joyous Ocean. My date last night asked to reschedule, and I have limited time available. I'm just kind of like, he did drive up from DC. He is here for the weekend. I do leave on Tuesday. Do I make time to see him for a meal? I'd prefer dinner. He would prefer breakfast, and we got a snowstorm coming. What do the cards say? Okay. I mean, I feel like he's not going out of his way to make a good impression. You know, there's just like something there. I mean, neither are you, frankly. But like, if neither of you are going to go out of your way to make a good impression, what do we do with this? Like, is it worth taking time out of your limited amount of time, is it worth taking time to have a meal with this person? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, did he drive up from DC just to see you? If he did, then I think you have to. If he didn't, then I see no reason why you have to at all. So I would say you make your decision based on, do you have the time? Do you have the desire? And how much has he gone out of his way for you? There you go. All right, my friends. From my perspective, I have gotten to everybody and it's last call. If you did not get an answer, it's because I didn't see it, and I am so sorry. Please reiterate your question. If you've been hanging out with us, but haven't asked a question, now's the time. We're going to try to come back tomorrow for a newsletter recap. We'll do our best. AM, I did you earlier. I know I did. I think, did you ask earlier? I'm pretty sure I've talked to you already, but yeah, I'll do you now. This may be again or for the first time, not sure. Priyanka, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Okay. AM, general for you. AM, there's a huge question here about how you want to spend your time, your energy. Where do you want to put your attention? AM, I'm doing you again. It may be an again, it may be for a first time. I don't remember. Oh, okay. Control room agrees. You have been done before, but I'm doing you now too. So you got two. You can scroll and get the first one. See how well they match. AM, what I'm saying to you right here is you get to choose your priorities and how you spend your time. You get to choose what you want to nurture in your life. Don't let anyone tell you any different. Scroll and find the other one and see how they connect. Joyous Ocean, he drove up for an event and he's at that event today. So he's just trying to get some dating in. Yeah, no, we don't. Who cares? Who cares? He can keep driving up for an event. I'm sorry, I'm rude. All right, my friends, I think we really are at last call. Yes. All right, so StaarCon tickets are available. There is a link in the description to learn about StaarCon and get your tickets. Oh, Charisse, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Do you have a question? I will be happy to do a question for you if you want to get a question in. All right, StaarCon tickets are available. Learn about StaarCon. It's coming up in October. You want to be there. Learn about it and get your tickets. It's right in the description. I am available for readings. I've got openings tomorrow and next week. There's a link to book with me right in the description. Science Giant says, do me. Do you have a question or do you want, oh, here it is. What does the universe want from me this week? Okay. Science Giant, good to see you. Okay, and Charisse, I see your question as well. Okay, here we go. Science Giant, hoping to see you at StaarCon. What does the universe want from me this week? Rest and take care of yourself as much as possible. Good self-care is the key for you, Science Giant. Charisse, will Bo and me ever be together? I could see a situation where that would happen. I don't like the energy of it would be kind of interesting. You would definitely be doing more, but I think it is possible. Choice Ocean, I will keep you posted. Okay, very good. My friends, we are back to last call. I appreciate all of you so very much. Thank you for being here. StaarCon tickets, book a reading with me. If you are a member of this channel, we're recording the Taroscopes. Monday evening, join us for that. Couple of other questions coming in. Can do. Selah, good to see you. Will I marry Samuel? Not necessarily, no. Jennifer Melissa Diaz, so great to see you. Thanks for being a member. Are BB and R good for me? Are these two things that go together or are they separate? You're right here, so I'm gonna wait a minute on this one. Jennifer, are BB and R, is that like R and R? Like, do they go together? Is it one thing, or could one be and the other not be? I would really like a clarification on that. They kind of go together, but are separate. Okay. Two different people. BB, no. R, perhaps yes. Maybe, or at least maybe. Let's try that again. Yeah, but not consistently. I feel like each person can offer you something that's interesting. Yeah, not consistently over here. No. I would say each person has something interesting to offer, but be really careful here because they both have, R has some significantly sharp edges. And BB may have some differences in what they want versus what you want. So I think both need to be handled with care. All right. Great to see you. With that, we are back to last call. Thank you so much. Look for us tomorrow. Members, Taroscopes, Monday evening. Get your StaarCon ticket. Book your reading with me. Oh, Jennifer, considering moving on from both, I would have no argument with that. There's no part of me that would be like, oh, but are you sure? Yeah, go ahead. I think that's fine. My friends, I appreciate you so much. Thanks for super chats, super stickers, new subscribers. Thanks to the members, the moderators, the followers, the subscribers, everybody who is part of this village. I will look forward to seeing you soon. Take really good care.